Socks are probably the most important tool that we'll have with us on this entire journey. Having spent a lifetime outdoors, there have been plenty of times where I've had a trip ruined by a lack of dry socks. What we're looking at here is an incredible group of people, all of whom are going to be tossed together and be pitted against some really incredible natural challenges. And we're going to take all of our experiences from the business world, from special operations forces, from our outdoor experiences. We're going to bring that all together and start to learn from one another about what it means not just to meet an obstacle and overcome it, but to actually embrace it and have that be a catalyst for positive change. I spent quite a bit of my special operations career in sub-Saharan Africa trying to sort of break the code on how to stop the spread of terrorism and human trafficking across the Sahel and the Sahara. When I left the military and entered the private sector, I was scared that I wouldn't find an organization that was as selfless and as willing to do things for other people to a greater good. And I was fortunate enough that I did find something like that. And there is a selflessness to being a leader, regardless of the context. What's a real challenge is with a scaling and growing organization, how do you continue to nurture that culture for all of your teammates? Let them all know that they've got a very specific role that's important to the overall mission and vision. You guys heard the one about eating the frog first thing in the morning? If you kind of think of your toughest challenge of the day as a raw frog that you have to eat, like what do you want to do? Like carry the frog around with you all day and occasionally take a bite out of it? Or just gulp that thing down and move on? Special operators, regardless of the service, are connectors. They take the time to understand challenges from every viewpoint. You can't solve problems if you don't look at them through everyone's perspective, your own, your teammates, your adversaries in a military sense, or perhaps your competitors in a business sense, and your customers, your clients as well. The Traverse is all about the intersecting circles and kind of the Venn diagram of figuring out how to overcome obstacles in a creative way and using your past and your future as kind of a continuum that you have to iterate and learn. And our job is to ensure that we can strip away all of the distractions and then use the peace and tranquility and openness of the setting to make it a learning lab.
Perspective, action, commitment. Whether delivering executive coaching, team building, or world-class leadership expedition, Azimuth Consulting Group inspires high performers to summit epic objectives through developing genuine leadership.